unlocking free Windows 11 upgrades on supposedly incompatible Windows 10 machines. A surprising guide. Picture this. Your reliable Windows 10 computer, which has served you well for years, might just be eligible for a complimentary upgrade to Windows 11, despite Microsoft's compatibility checker claiming otherwise. And get this, you could achieve it without cracking open your machine or investing in pricey new components. Intriguing, right? But here's where it gets controversial. As of October 14th, Microsoft is ceasing support for Windows 10, leaving countless devices exposed to potential security threats like malware and viruses. While many Windows 10 systems are fully ready for the free Windows 11 upgrade, others are labeled as incompatible, seemingly demanding a hardware overhaul or outright replacement. Yet, don't despair. Numerous so-called incompatible PCs could actually make the leap with straightforward adjustments to a handful of settings. These tweaks are user-friendly, requiring no technical disassembly and taking just a few minutes to execute. In my own experience, Microsoft's tool declared my 6-year-old laptop unfit, but after following the steps outlined below, it upgraded seamlessly. Generally, if your device is around that age or more recent, these methods should work. For anything older, success is less guaranteed but still possible. This is the part most people miss. A quick compatibility check can reveal hidden potential. First things first, assess your PC's status before diving into any modifications. Utilize Microsoft's PC Health Check application, which is probably pre-installed on your system. Simply press the Windows key and type Health Check. If it's not there, grab the free download from Microsoft's support site. Launch the app and evaluate your Windows 11 readiness. Pay close attention to the reasons for any failures. If the issues revolve around Secure Boot or TPM, Trusted Platform Module, those are often resolvable, as we'll explore shortly. Other problems, such as an unsupported processor, pose a tougher hurdle. For processor incompatibilities, a clean install of Windows 11, essentially wiping the drive and reinstalling everything, might circumvent the check. However, this approach isn't officially endorsed by Microsoft, and it still demands Secure Boot and TPM support. Frankly, I suspect this applies to few readers, given that most modern motherboards supporting one usually handle the other. Diving deeper, Secure Boot and TPM 2.0 essentials. Speaking of which, my motivation was gaming, specifically relishing Battlefield 6. I was frustrated when Steam flagged my setup as incompatible, especially since I'd postponed the Windows 11 update repeatedly. The key requirements? Secure Boot and TPM, which not only enable Windows 11, but also enhance protection against certain malicious software. Keep in mind, these adjustments won't magically transform truly incompatible hardware like systems with ARM processors, certain AMD chips, or outdated 32-bit setups. If you're unsure about your specs, the upcoming steps will help you identify them easily. How to verify Secure Boot and TPM. Hit the Windows key plus R, then enter MSInfo32. Look for the Secure Boot state. It's often disabled. Also check the BIOS mode. It should read UEFI. Jot down your motherboard's manufacturer and model from the baseboard section for future reference. Next, press Windows plus R again and type tpm.msc. If details like the manufacturer appear, you're in good shape. If not, enabling it could be the fix, as detailed next. Tweaking BIOS settings, the trickiest yet rewarding step. The most challenging aspect is accessing your computer's BIOS, the foundational software that initializes before Windows loads. Typically, you press a specific key during startup, such as Delete, F2, or F10, depending on your manufacturer. For instance, on my machine, it's Delete during the early boot screen. I mash it repeatedly since timing can be finicky, relics from my early PC building days in the late 1990s. If you can't enter BIOS, search online for your motherboard model plus enter BIOS. Activating UEFI, Unified Extensible Firmware Interface. Most systems already use UEFI over the older legacy BIOS. If yours doesn't, switch it on and reboot. The location varies by manufacturer, but is usually under advanced settings. A quick web search for your motherboard and Enable UEFI will guide you. Without this, proceeding further or upgrading to Windows 11 is impossible. Enabling Secure Boot for better security. Back in BIOS after enabling UEFI, find and activate Secure Boot. Your PC must support this feature for Windows 11 compatibility, but activation isn't mandatory. It's just recommended for enhanced protection against specific malware types. Unless you're installing alternative operating systems like Linux, which seems unlikely if you're following this guide, go ahead and enable it. It's like adding an extra lock to your digital door. Activating TPM for trustworthy computing. Finally, turn on TPM. Again, without it, Windows 11 is off limits. TPM has been a standard on Windows PCs since 2016, so if your device shipped with Windows 10, it likely has some version. Older hardware probably lacks TPM 2.0 compatibility. While TPM 2.0 is officially required, there's a workaround for TPM 1.2 or select older processors involving edits to your system's registry. However, if BIOS access felt daunting, I strongly advise against registry modifications. They can cripple your computer if mishandled. Microsoft once detailed this on their site, but they've since discouraged it, advising against installing Windows 11 on incompatible machines. For most, that's prudent advice. If you're adventurous and have backed up your data, the Internet Archive has the original Microsoft guide archived. In my setup, enabling UEFI unlocked TPM alongside Secure Boot. Save the changes, rebooted, and voila! Compatibility confirmed. Fingers crossed it worked smoothly for you too. Just rerun the PC health check to verify. A budget-friendly hardware backup plan. If BIOS tweaks fall short, your motherboard might not meet Windows 11's security mandates. Instead of junking it, check local recyclers like Best Buy for free drop-offs. Consider adding a TPM module. Companies offer affordable add-ons that retrofit TPM support to compatible motherboards. Search for your model and TPM compatibility on Google for specifics. Note that this window was brief, as manufacturers quickly phased it out. Is the effort worth it? Weighing the security stakes. For machines under 6 years old, prepping for Windows 11 takes minimal time. Is it worthwhile? Absolutely. Without ongoing security patches, barring unofficial methods, your PC remains a target for hackers exploiting new vulnerabilities. With millions of Windows 10 users lingering, cybercriminals have ample incentive to probe these weaknesses. The sole exception? If your older PC stays offline permanently, air-gapped as in spy thrillers. No internet means no infections, but only if you're certain it won't connect. For truly outdated systems, consider a fresh device. With holidays approaching, expect deals on budget laptops. Moving forward, seamless upgrade time. Once ready, upgrading to Windows 11 is straightforward and gratis for eligible users. But here's the controversy. Should Microsoft loosen these requirements to include more users, even if it means slight security compromises? Or is strict compatibility a necessary safeguard? Have you debated skipping the upgrade for older hardware? What risks would you take to extend your PC's life? Share your opinions in the comments. We'd love to hear differing views.